It was over 30 years ago, but I remember it as though it were last night. That was the time I learned that I was an INFP. Someone got in my head, explained exactly what I was thinking. I finally felt understood. I didn't feel like a freak anymore. Things made sense. But 5 minutes later, a bigger problem opened up. I had 4 things that are classic INFP problems that I had to transform. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I did that using my spiritual growth and development practices as a spiritualist. Hi, I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium, and I help old souls, empaths, and highly sensitive people master the psychic and healing arts so they rediscover spirit, find purpose, and start to thrive. If you're new here, welcome. We're glad you found us, yet not at all surprised. If what we're saying rings true, if it feels right, then join our YouTube community by subscribing. You'll find a button below me or a link. You'll find this community is a group of like minds and kindred spirits, finding spiritual solutions to life's problems. Again, welcome. What happened that night so many years ago is that I learned exactly why I felt like a chameleon. You see, I was born into this body, a bad boy's body, a football player's body. I looked more like a Harley rider than a spiritualist minister. But my personality was that of an INFP. So I was a walking conundrum. Everything on the outside told me one thing, but everything on the inside told me something different. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 traits that my spiritual growth and development practices help me transform so that my exterior goals and ambitions aligned with my interior personality. I've learned to become much more adaptable and flexible in my personality style, and not simply a situational occurrence, but in an authentic way that feels right for me and rings true to others. The first thing I was able to transform was my insecurity-based jealousy. You see, no matter what happened, I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel that I was the one. And it was through my meditation practices, and more importantly, learning to master the psychic and healing arts, that I began to become congruent, because my intuitive knowing informed me rather than my instinct to survive. You know, when you're an above average statured person, your instinct to survive is very physically based. However, my intuitive knowing, my inner knowing, disagreed with most of how I had to interact with the world. I became very insecure, and because of that insecurity, I always thought that other people had things better than me. Little did I know, until I opened the doors to my intuitive knowing and could experience what others were experiencing, that we had more in common than I ever imagined. The second INFP trait that my spiritual practices helped me to transform is my Mr. Spock ability to know exactly what time it is, and my Winnie the Pooh orientation to never knowing what week it is or when the rent was due. It was allowing myself to become present here now in this moment through my spiritual practices that allowed me to know where I am in life cycles, to stay present and grounded here now in this moment, working on what I needed to work on rather than dreaming and being whimsical. Allowing myself to stay in this moment has helped me more than I can even imagine. This next INFP trait was one of the most difficult for me to transform. It still bothers me today. And that is my tendency to want to do what anyone and everyone else wants me to do, to be liked, to be accepted. Because if I don't do what they want, then I will be rejected. And it took me a long time to realize that allowing myself to do what I needed to do and to be authentic in my expression made sense, that I am worthwhile, that what I'm up to is just as important as to what anyone else is up to. I still struggle with this, especially in my relationship. I always feel like I don't have an option to say no. But saying no is an authentic self-expression sometimes. And it was my spiritual growth and development practices that allowed me to get present in the moment, here and now, to really access my intuitive knowing, to see whether I was simply wanting to be liked or if it's something I really wanted to do. So in addition to my own spiritual development practices, by having my spirit guides and teachers inform me, help me understand where I'm stuck and see what I can't see, has been wonderful to help me transcend and transform the INFP traits that made me miserable in life. And this last INFP trait showed up just today. I was on a streak. I had meditated 616 days in a row. But yesterday, I got busy and I didn't meditate. So I started again today at one consecutive day on my insight timer. And my intolerant self-loathing, my inability to accept when I don't do things perfectly, kicked in hard and fast, kicked me in the gut. It made me want to just screw everything, not do this video, run and hide, especially behind a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And that's even after all the Thanksgiving treats I've indulged in over the last few days. And it took me about 4 minutes to catch myself going down the bunny hole to self-loathing, intolerant acceptance of exactly who I am and what happened. Well, the fact is, I just missed a meditation. I had some fun. I was playing with my wife. It was the day after Thanksgiving. We were kind of distracted by all the Black Friday sales, and I missed a meditation. The first time in 616 days I did. Allowing myself to be present in the moment, grounded in my spirituality, and disregard my instinct to survival, which basically says if I'm not perfect, no one will love me. I will be rejected. I'll be punished. And my intuitive knowing kicked in about, man, you did a freaking good job with 616 consecutive days on the insight timer. Congratulations. I was able to connect with self-love and self-acceptance. And trust me, 30 years ago when I found out I was an INFP, that would have taken me out for days and weeks. Same thing that happens in your diet and your exercise. It's your instinct to survive that overshadows your intuitive knowing, allowing yourself to be loving and accepting of exactly who you are and who you're not, which then you can spread to others. So that's it. That's my confessions as a highly sensitive INFP male. To know the difference between my personality-based intuitiveness and a reality-based three-dimensional experience of knowing what intuition really is. It's a tangible skill. It's displayable. And once you learn to access it on command, then what you think you know is replaced by what you do know. And what you do know is tangible and evidenced by your displayable skills. Anyway, that's it. If you have a comment below, I'm happy to listen to it. I'm happy to share anything with you. I'd love to know what your INFP traits are that you would like to transform or you have transformed and how you did it. Give us a thumbs up if you found this beneficial. Give us a thumbs down if you think I'm too much. And subscribe to our channel if you're interested in how spirituality can help you transcend your personality and start to help you be an authentic expression of who you are. Again, I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium. It's been my pleasure being here with you today. And until next time, remember that spiritual is as spiritual does.